These tracks of life are backwards, like mathematics we're adding to subtract, but their divisions only matter. Wondering what God has in store, the more I find master, cause it seems he keeps the evil grounded, takes the kind faster. Got me thinking, is hell just waiting for me? Heaven snatches all the good ones in the middle of the stories, leaves behind all the unkind basking in glory. Tell me how this world makes sense, heaven's never sending for me. Join the Luke who said it in the list of poetics. Can't you give us back the good and take away the prosthetics? Humanity is oh so prejudiced and living on edges. The way that we've been trained and raised up through genetics, storytelling through the ages, through the pages, through religion and our races. But twisting shit, so many gimmicks are created. Can't we resurrect Martin Luther King the Great? Quit the games and trade him up for Trump before it's too late. Give us back, pack back all those decades. Give us nips, hustle back, fuck you can take Little Wayne. Maybe not, but take Clark Headley, set free all of his slaves. Take Theresa May, trade Princess Diana from her grave. It's pretty basic, we don't deserve to make it, cause we serve for hatred. Our leaders control who God's taking. The stakes are high as ever, seems that God hates us. Take Trey songs, give us back Bob Marley and the Wailers. Send Aaliyah, Mac Miller, and take the major threats. Send back XXX, take Pump, give us Cadet. We're just playing in the game to see who goes up next. Give us back Mandela, take the Clintons instead. No disrespect, but you can bet that we'd agree upon everything I've said. I'll be the shoulder you can lean upon. Everything I'm letting off my chest is set to lead us on. Why is it just artists, writers, poets that believe in wrong and steer us from the sinking ships, the bleeding bricks, and what we see outside the boxes of normality and what we could be? That's why he rapes the greats from us, proud as can be. He just takes with great honour, leaves us drowned to the sea. Right now it's time to take a stand, time to plan. Hold on tight to all the kind of mankind walk in this land. Let him take the evil for a change, raise the stakes. Let him wage war for the greats. Too late, no more he's breaking our faith. Give us Left Eye, give us Biggie, give us Pun. Yeah, take Robin Thicke, give us Robin Williams. Yeah, stop the suicides and the demise of all the young. Give a bit of freedom, let us breathe a bit for once. Just take the meaningless and devious, just haunting. Take Britney Spears, give us back Stephen Hawkins. Stop taking all the best he living without warning. Please, don't we deserve to keep a few that are important? Can't you answer all our prayers? Are you there? Do you care? Are you testing all the best to see who's next upon your stairs? Do you think you treat us fair? Let the truth uncover. Why have you got law enforcement spilling over colour? When colour's not a law, but it's enforced. Cops are firing now shots on every block without remorse. What for? Return the martyrs who managed to pay the wages. Send us back the great lakes who cared enough to save us. Why do you just take the ones that give, but give the ones that take? And will we ever get the chance to see the cycle break? Nah. So can you give us back Heath and take Snipes? Give us Bernie Mac and fucking take Suge Knight. I think we all agree that you can take Lindsay Lowe. Give us Maya Angelou along with Marilyn Monroe. Why can't you see how many that you rip beneath us? There's just no boundaries in your game or limits to your grievance. Why is it you always take away the ones that lead us? Why? And leave us in the sinking ship, no one to steer us? Or is it cause the devil is meddling on your door? Why? But our faith in battle gives the strength to win the war. So we endure the shit you put us through. We're bulletproof of course. Olympic medalists in your blood sports. Humanity is settled, we won't test your patience, but I'd sacrifice myself to get back all the greats you've taken.
Those last have become a part of me. Honestly, prodigy got me through the walk to school every day. Not relative in the name, but relative in the brain. They say the good comes to those who wait. On the page they placed what they had to say, but some left it too late. Who steps on whose fate? I'm sat here gritting teeth until I get a toothache. When my time ceased to be, at least you'll see Jam Master J greeting me at Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
In centuries to be, we'll still read Biggie's rhymes of envy. His suicide thoughts hook me. Is he with the goody goodies, wearing black Tims and hoodies? Easy E, ruthlessly bless the streets, screaming F the police. When he was on his deathbed, we screamed F this disease. Swept dreams left the scenes, I guess we'll be content, screaming rest in peace. Eventually the streets spread Nipsey. Why do they need to leave before they get to breathe in every city? It still hits me. Big L, the devil from hell, fell because his brother was in a cell. Still, he would tell me to feel no pity. Revenge is only a dish to be served in hell. Live and let be, it ain't hard to tell. You with me? I don't understand how through a game of pool, guns are true, know when a man is labeled a fool. I'm sorry, proof that goes for Guru too. In the morning before school, I'm moaning over the thoughts of you. He told us we all got to meet our moment of truth. Tupac grew rap, true artist, spitting hard and rapping the hardest. People say he isn't lyrical, but he fed the mental and the physical. But he's just getting started. He left us and now he's martyred. Life is like a game of hopscotch. Step the wrong lane and life gets dropped. So this goes for Scott with Lockdog. Kira said to stop the violence. It's a quest this tribe won't stand in silence. Driving tracks, no mileage. So as I recline and listen, reminiscing over rhymes big pun I've written, depression dipped him. His white gain became his personal prison. You can tell he wasn't healthy when he breathed down the mic. Then one day it takes his life, but maybe it was God's vision. No arms could hold his wisdom. So I listen, I wish I could lift them from the tombstones, soothe the cold zones. Who's truly got the tools to rule the thrones? Who knows?